Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from holsingersflyshop.com. Bringing another time video this week. This week it's a little different. It's a caddis pattern, but this one's inspired by a good friend of mine, one of my guides when we go over to Africa, South Africa to hunt. Karl. Here you see a picture of him here with one of the native yellowfish that they like to target over there. They Euro nymph for them just like we do trout, and they also have trout over there. But this is a pattern. Here you can see the pattern that he sent me. Really cool looking fly, and when I saw this pattern he sent me, I thought, man, that's got to work in my area, so I'm giving it a try. And I tied up a bunch using the materials that I had here. I asked Karl what he calls this fly, and he said, I don't know, it's just one of the flies I tie. So I'm naming it Karl's Kaddis because I'm going to be using it to imitate a caddis nymph, and Karl come up with it. I just Americanized it, if you would say, and it's going to catch me fish this year. I'm going to have them in my box for sure. So I think you're gonna like this fly. Give it a try, have fun. Let me know in the comments if you try it and you have success with it. Here you're gonna see a picture of the fly and then the material list to tie it. Okay, here's Karl's Kaddis and the vise. Let's get into tying it. For a hook, I'm going to use a Daiichi. This is an 1130. I'm going to tie this in like size 18s to 14s mainly. And just put my hook in there. The bead, this one is tied on a 14 or 16 is what I've been tying them on for both 14 and 16. I'm using the 2.5 millimeter gold bead from Firehole. For thread, I'm using some Semperfli Nano Silk. This is 12-aught black. And I'm just going to cut my tag off. Now for the tail on this fly, I'm going to use a CDC feather. This is brown olive from Fooling Mills here. Really nice big long feather. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut sections out of it. I'm going to pre-cut it into little short sections like this. I'm going to get 4 or 5 out of a nice big long feather. And then I'm just going to grab the feather shank there, pull them back, and get them all straightened out. And this is what I'm going to tie in from my tips here for the tail. So just tie that down, set it on top, tie it down there. I can pull that a little bit, shorten them up, get them where I want them. And then I'm going to wrap the fibers back. This way you can get a lot more use out of one feather by, I just pre-cut them, cut like 5 or 6 tails out at one time there and go. There, I like that. I don't even have to trim it up much. Want a little scraggly back there like that. Not a lot of fibers. I don't want a big bulky tail. Next thing we're going to use is some hen's perdigon body. This is black, the PBM number 30. So look for number 30 black is the color I'm using here. And just wrapping that on the hook and wrapping it back to that tail. Okay, then we're going to add some, this is vinyl rib. This is medium clear. And it's really hard to see on this because, it's midge clear, not medium, on this small fly. It's hard to see, but there is a flat side to it. And I'm going to tie it flat side out. So when I wrap it over, it's going to go flat side down on the hook. So just get that in. I like to tie it in under the bead, kind of push it in under the bead, and then wind it the whole way back there. That way it keeps it nice and level. You don't have a hump that you have to come down off of somewhere. And then just cover the hook up with black thread. After I get that nice black thread there, then we're going to wrap our perdigon body up. And just wrap it the whole way up there to the bead. Oops. And tie it off. Couple wraps there, you're good. Trim this off, save the rest for the next one. And then we're going to rib this with our vinyl rib. And just nice side by side touching wraps to give it a nice ribbed look and get that black perdigon body shining through. Gives you a translucent body. Really nice look to it. And as I go, you see me there, every couple of wraps, I just take my thumb and just press them back and get them nice and tight there. Just making it nice and dressed up. Nice and even, so you don't have no gaps or anything. Trim that off, and we're going to dub a collar on here. For my dubbing, I'm just using some folding mills. Tactical micro flash dub, and you can see how little of it. I mean, I'm just barely touch dubbing it on here. Just a little tiny bit to make that collar. Couple wraps and you're done there. You see, I'm not trying to overpower this collar. Keep it loose. And then whip finish, and we're done. Very simple little pattern. There you go, guys. Give it a try. Okay, guys, I hope you like that pattern. Really simple pattern. It's going to be a fish catcher, guarantee it. It's just, it has all the things that I look for in a fly. It's small, it's thin, it's going to get down quick. You know, it's right profile, it's just caddisy, it's buggy, it's going to catch fish. Hopefully this year, maybe next year, I'll get back over to South Africa and I'm going to do some fishing. I want to do a trip where I just go fishing. And maybe take some guys over with me too, you know, go over, figure things out, and then do some cast and blast hunting trips. So we'll see how that pans out. Hopefully that works out. If you like these videos, please take the time and subscribe to my channel. And, you know, like the video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. I can't thank you guys enough for being supportive of my channel over all these years, and seeing me at the shows and hanging out with me. I love talking to you guys at the shows. So it's show season right now. I'll be seeing you in Lancaster, Maryland, Niagara Falls. Got a couple more shows to do yet this year, and some speaking events too. So hope to see you out there on the stream or at one of the shows. Until next week when I bring you another Fly Time video, I'm Sean Holsinger.